San Marcos, the little city nestled in the hills of Southern California. San Marcos represents a little bit of every culture in many different ways. High Tech Middle has chosen to acknowledge the little pieces of what makes the city of San Marcos so special. This is Parts Known San Marcos.
Old Cow Coffee is a small coffee shop and restaurant row. They're a very local and welcoming business. Many people enjoy their coffee and tasty food. With such a friendly atmosphere, it's not uncommon for the tables to have someone sipping a warm drink or snacking on a tasty meal. For Erin Nenout, this small business has drastically changed her view on everything.
What does your job entail?
I'm the co-owner and operator of the business, so I run all the operations behind the scenes, train the staff, pay all the bills, make sure the coffee's pouring. I kind of do all that stuff and then have a staff that helps me.
Erin Nenout started out as a barista. After lots of hard work, she managed to become chef leader. With 8 years of inspiring work, she has managed to become co-owner with Craig and Giovanna Garcia.
Has this coffee shop changed you as a person?
When I started working here, I was 21, and it's been 8 years since then, so I'm definitely a different person, and I've taken on the responsibility of leading this team and making sure the coffee shop survives the market, and that definitely is something that's going to change the way you look at the world and the way you behave in it as well.
How do you think San Marcos has changed over time, like the surrounding?
I grew up in Escondido, and when I was a kid, San Marcos was just cow farm. Like, there was nothing over here. There was the movie theater, and we would kind of cruise through, but I was always like, where are we going? Now there is a ton of business in San Marcos, a ton of residential houses and people living here, so it's changed tremendously in my lifetime. And since I've started working here, it's definitely been more populated with homes and families.
We asked Erin how a small independent coffee shop can compete with a giant coffee corporation like Starbucks.
When Starbucks came around, I was still in high school and I wasn't like in the working world yet. I do know that it's had a huge influence. But in my time in the coffee industry, when I first joined about 8 years ago, people were really all about Starbucks. And what I feel has changed during that time period is that people are kind of going back to roots now. The thing that a community coffee shop like us has to offer that a Starbucks doesn't is interpersonal relationships. So the community that comes here, they know me by name, I know them by name, we know a little bit about each other's lives, we're happy to see each other. Those are experiences that you can't find at Starbucks, and I think people are kind of hungry for that again, and it's nice to see. We have a Starbucks that way, and that way, so they circle and kind of enclose on us. But we've been able to kind of establish our own market and our own regulars and create relationships with them, so it's been really cool.
Something that's quite popular at Old Cow is their Build Your Own sandwich. It's a customizable meal with steamed eggs as the main part and can be changed to fit the customer's needs. Erin has come a long way to be at the top of the business and is now doing her best to bring the community together in her own way, that way being Old Cow Coffee.